Hey guys, it's Jason Postel with JP Capital Solutions, and I just wanted to get on here and do a video on how to do a full, complete ownership data entry, a complete ownership data entry, right? Whether you have a database or however you're compiling your data. Just when I started, I never or before I got into commercial real estate, I never knew how to really find the property owner, right? How to find the ownership records, how to find their mailing address, how to find their phone number, anything, right? If it was under a corporation or a partnership, how do you find those owners? I didn't have the knowledge. I didn't really know how, right? Until I got in the business and was taught. So, I just want to show now there's so many tools and softwares. I'll put some down in the comments or in the below in the description. Some software you can use to kind of expedite some of this. But really, what I want to show here is today is if you're starting out with without a budget, or if you're just driving for dollars, right, and you're scribbling down addresses, how can you get to your office, get home, and find the owner, right? Find the address. How can you mail them? Where do they live? How can you get them on the phone and have a conversation with them? So, I'm gonna show you guys how to do that for free, where it costs you nothing but time. And again, I'll put some resources in the description on how to help out with that. But again, this is starting from scratch. If you have have zero budget for dollars, how can you do this? And you can start at your local or whatever market you are in. You can go to your property appraisers. Every one of them's different, so it's not going to be as easy on some as it is on others. So here on this one, whatever you're looking for, maybe you're looking for single family homes, condos, um, whatever it is. I'm going to do multifamily in Daytona Beach is a really hot growing market right now. And again, guys, if you're driving by and you're writing addresses, this works too, right? You just put in the address, the city. But let's just pick one here. So, so this is what would happen. You're driving by. Let's say you get the address, 2418 Tulane Ave. Okay, you write down the address, right? Let's look that up real quick though. Let's just say you're driving. Let's try to make this as real as we can from being inside. So let's say you're driving by and you're like, "Oh, I like that. Yeah, let's see, that's nice. That's something I would stop by and drive." And I guarantee I already have that in my database because it's in my target market, and it's definitely something uh, I would I would target. So you drive by, you see the address, and you write them down. Yeah, I can't see any meters, so I can't really see, but you can count by maybe the doors, one, two, three, five, six. So that could be a 6 unit and another 6 unit, right? So we're looking at possibly 12 units. So let's pretend we were just driving by, got the address right there, we got the street name. We go to the public appraiser, property appraisers, and boom. Okay, well, where's the name? Well, what do? You get a corporation. Well, and this is where that corporation's at. It could be an office address. We won't get into his personal information here, but here, guys, is the state. Every state will have their Division of Corporations website. Okay, here in Florida, that's Sunbiz, and this would be a Florida limited liability company, and you can search and see if it's active. It is. And if you noticed the address here, just to check it, they lived somewhere on Riverside, or their address, Riverside, boom, boom, matches up, and here we go. We got a name. And guys, sometimes these are attorneys, these are people. Maybe this isn't always the owner; it could be a property manager. But so now we got something, right? So if you have a database, um, I highly recommend taking pictures while you're out on the property. Okay. like this, for example. See, this is a nice little property, and take a picture, get a nice database like this one. I use HubSpot. I'll put it down here with what I'm using. And here, I'll probably have this. I'll show you exactly what I would do. Let's see. Filter. If you guys use other software, or that's not the street address, or database, or put it down there. Put in the comments what you guys are using. What what's your favorite resources. Share them. Some of them are free, some of them are expensive. Some people are starting out on a very limited budget. So it's good to have some free resources out there. What is this? Street address. 2418 Tulane. 2418 Tulane. Oh, there we go. Boom. All right, so I do have it in my database. And look, I have a wrong email because there was an issue sending them on my holiday campaigns. So here we are. Here's that corporation, found the owner, and I have already database them and logged the property. You can, again, there's so many resources for finding property information. Here's one, Property Shark, just to kind of give you guys a quick idea. Here's the same property we found on Google Earth when we were driving by. Residential units, 12, built 1996, 100% occupancy at the time. So, there it is, guys. And so there's multiple phone numbers been verified. You can find so many phone number lookups, right, to get these guys on the phone. Because what I would suggest is send them a mailer. Follow up with a phone call. You gotta have a phone call. No phone call is gonna be warm, but if you can send them, give them some value, guys. Tell them what's going on. Find out what the other properties have recently traded for. But give them something, again, of value when you make the call. Here's a another resource I use. You can get a free version. Here's a bunch of lenders. We actually are on here. You can see we have a private money arm, but this is to underwrite properties, deal check, just if you want to do something really quick. Obviously we have some more really extensive software to make packages, but this is if you want to do something like puts it like this. You can throw your logo on it, make it pretty professional, give some aerials, maps, breaks it down, cash on cash return, split equity, shows the year one cash flow. It's a great just snapshot, on a quick underwriting. If you analyze so many deals, this will give you some average rents in the area. But it's a very very quick way to analyze a property before really moving forward. But I'll put that here also in the description, as well as a nice database. And that's it, guys. I mean, that's really the basic way to find ownership record and do a complete A to Z, minus the phone numbers. Like I said, the lookup. I'm going to do a whole other video on that. I didn't want to get this too lengthy because when I do the phone number lookup, I'm going to actually do a cold call where you'll hear me cold call these owners, and how I engage them, how I keep them engaged, and how I actually get them to want to meet me, and get a meeting with myself. So those will be fun. Everybody, likes to think they're the best cold caller, Carl, a cold caller, but a lot of people are afraid to make cold calls. So I'll be giving some scripts and different tools and resources for that as well. So thanks for watching, guys. Put what you guys are using down here, and share your thoughts, and look forward to hearing what you think. Thanks.